What up, YouTube? What's good with y'all? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and all of that. Mine was pretty good, pretty fair, very relaxing, plenty food, whatever. I ain't even drank or nothing. Smoked a little bud. Other than that, just was chilling. Well, what I want to talk to y'all about is today, man. That's what I would talk to y'all about, man. Because there's a lot of handicapped people in this world. And when I mean handicapped, I ain't talking about physically handicapped. I mean, like, mentally handicapped. Like, they just handicapped, man. Like, they need help thinking. They need help making decisions. Like, they need you as a crutch, or they need you to help them with their mental stability. And like, I mean, like, it's okay, ain't nothing wrong with it, because everybody ain't there mentally. Sometimes my mental be off a little bit, but I be trying to change that, or I have changed things about it. So it's like, I can't blame them, because like, most of the world is brainwashed anyway, man. Like, they only know the simple basic things that was taught to them in life, like finish school, get a job, just go to work and come home and you have dinner and you repeat. Nothing wrong with that, but that's a matrix right there. That's like being handicapped right there, because that's all you know is to go to work or finish school, and you don't need school to be educated, but this is what they tell you. You need a good degree. This is what makes people handicapped, because they like, oh my God, how I'm gonna do this? They need help finishing school. They need help maybe trying to find a job. They might need help on the job every day. They may need help making the smallest decisions, like all types of stuff. Because people is brainwashed. I mean, like, for me personally, like, I don't really have too much patience for that. Because, especially if I'm in a relationship, like, but I only deal with it if I'm in a relationship because I love this person, like, so, like, I gotta mentally be there for them as if they handicapped, because they can't make a lot of good decisions and stuff. They don't know how to make decisions themselves. Mainly because they grew up under their mother or something, and they seen how their mother did things, so they think things supposed to go that way, and they can't figure out no other way how to do it. Or their parents might not taught them shit. But for the most part, though, you just gotta have patience with these people if you're gonna deal with them. Like I said, I ain't really gonna deal with them unless they somebody I love or something like that. Especially if I've been in a relationship with them. Like, I mean, like, it's hard to get aggravating at times, and it's like, you gotta try to be patient and stuff. But for the most part, like, for y'all people that is dealing with handicapped people, man, and they handicapped mentally, like, and you're not in a relationship with them, and you don't really got no ties, so cut that shit off, man. Cut that shit off. Cause don't you know, if you be around people or you dealing with somebody, you know, that's handicapped, mentally handicapped, it could affect your mental if you let it, man. That's why you gotta be like, you gotta be strong, you gotta be patient with it. So it's like, cause trust me, this shit gets aggravating, yo. With a person that don't have much patience is like, I don't think you're gonna be wanting to deal with that. Sometimes I don't want to deal with it, cause it's like, no, somebody's not gonna know everything you know. No, somebody is not gonna adapt to the way you think and catch on as fast as you. So, and the reason why I'm telling you not to deal with that shit, cause it slows down your process, man. Like, people that is mentally challenged, like, and especially like, and people that's handicapped mentally, like, man, like, I got ideas, like, I don't want to sit there and do something with somebody if I'm giving them everything, and if I'm like, yo, here, do this, look into this, that, and they do it or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, this is good, and they don't go forth with it. Like, I don't want to sit there and be babysitting nobody and be going through the shit with them. That I gave you the fucking blueprint. You already got the blueprint. Why I gotta sit down there with you like you a baby and freaking go through the shit with you? You could read and write and comprehend just like me. That's why that shit gets annoying, man. Like, because they want you to sit there with them and ask you every single little question about everything. I don't fucking know this shit. That's why I'm telling you to look into this shit. For all that, I might as well do this shit myself, yo. I might as well do this shit myself. I might as well do it myself. I have my own shit to where I do my shit and have my shit rolling. So why you can't take something that I gave you and do something with it? Why I gotta be right next to your side? That's the part that you not gonna wanna deal with. And that's the shit that I gotta deal with, yo. Like, and it's like, yo, man, I'm not sitting there, I'm holding the kids' hands already. I don't wanna sit there and hold my lover hand through every freaking little single thing and then be throwing emotional shit on you and shit. I had to learn how to be fucking emotional and shit like that. Cause fucking people I'm telling you, cause people is handicapped mentally, yo. They want you to fucking do everything, yo, with them. They could do it by themselves, but they don't want to because they so used to being babies and they want somebody to sit there and with them with the shit. That's too much all the time, man. That's too much. Somebody wants to be. That's why a lot of people don't deal with that shit. you. I be like, he already did. You already did. Thank you, though, man. Love you for that. At the same time, I ain't get it yet. I get blessed all the time, but I ain't get my blessing yet. Cause sometimes I be impatient. But I be like, Lord, I be patient with everything else. But see, the thing is, you're supposed to be patient with people like this. So it's like, I gotta show that compassion and that sincerity. So I had to learn how to be patient and more compassion and more considerate and more sincere. It was hard, but I adapted to it. Even like you got females out there, they got a dude, and they like, yo, damn, I gotta baby this nigga, I gotta carry this nigga through everything. That's why most time relationships don't work like that. Relationships like that ain't gonna work. Friendships and stuff. Especially when it's a dude, cause a chick ain't gonna be sitting there with that shit. And I don't know no females that's gonna sit there with that shit. I have how rough the nigga is or whatever. They not gonna sit there with having to baby a nigga through every fucking thing, take a nigga through every steps. I'm not gonna do it. And most dudes, they gonna do it. That's why a lot of females are single. Because most of them is mentally handicapped. They only know certain shit. So when they get in a relationship with them and they start dating them, and it's like, man, I just gotta have patience, bro. If you really like them and you want to fall in love with them. But we gonna get off topic even if it was a relationship. If you in the corporate world and your boy see that you mentally handicapped, like you a good worker, but he always gotta come and baby you and show you the steps for every new task and everything that you get. It's gonna be like, man, like I'm starting to have doubts with it. And then you just gonna be stuck at a certain position and your time being. If you choose to be there and want to make that your job, you're just gonna be stuck there. You're not gonna ever make it to manager, because nobody's not gonna sit there and baby a person through everything all the time. Like, especially I gave you the job, you said you had experience, you know what you're doing, you said you got this amazing resume, and then it's like now you working, and now it's like you gotta keep calling me because you don't know how to do this, or you forgot to do this, or they gotta show you to do this again. You're gonna get laid off. You're gonna get fired or something. You could come show up to work every day and all that, cause they want to sit in the office and be like this on a computer and have everybody working, doing what they doing, without them having to come call them every other day, or you know what I mean. So it don't even have nothing to do with a relationship or nothing. You could be doing major business deals. And when it comes down to it, and everybody ready to get paid and stuff, and the deal is ready to get stamped and signed and closed, the contract going to be signed and sealed, and you always forgetting to do this, or you forgot to certify this paper or something. Now nobody can sign a contract and close the deal because you always forgetting, leaving something out of the contract that's supposed to be in the contract. You're supposed to know everything that's supposed to be in the contract. So how do you keep forgetting to get a certain paper notarized, or you forgot to get this inspected, or this, or that? Hey man, listen man, I ain't doing business with this. It was a good deal or whatever, but I could deal with somebody that's way more knowledgeable, and I don't have to keep reminding them that about this, or be on their back about this, or they. Nah, nobody wants to have to deal with have to telling somebody the same thing over and over and over again, because you're not my child. Okay, I'm gonna go on to this a little bit. Okay, if it's a child, yeah. If it's a child, yeah. Or if your loved one or something, yeah. But this is business. This is business. This is work. Nobody's not gonna keep doing business or working with someone like that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I know I'm not. And I know people that's getting money and doing things, and I know they ain't gonna really want to be bothered with that. They're like, yeah, that's a nice person, good worker, made some money with them a couple of times, but they mentally handicapped. I gotta always, be their crutch for them, and when they should already know this stuff, they know this stuff, but they gotta be having so much going on in their heads. Like, you gotta keep reiterating it to them. You gotta keep putting it in their head. And you don't keep. Basically, so a lot of people that's mentally handicapped, like, you could tell them something like 2-3 times, and they still be like, such. Be like, yo, I just told you 3 times what to do. They can ask you a question and tell them what to do. Then you tell them. Then they ask you again. Then you tell them. Then when they ready to do it, they come and they're gonna ask you again. I mean, like, my mind slips sometimes too, but I ain't perfect. It's not a constant thing. It's not like all the time. Most people that's mentally handicapped, they always got something to say when you tell them. They trying to put together what you told them. Most of them dyslexic too. They gonna put whatever you told them into the way they can understand it. They gonna say right after you said to them, you want me to such, and it's gonna be some old technical shit that you don't have to do, but except for what you said. And then you would tell them like, yo, listen, just do such, and they could be like, oh, I think you want me to, still trying to say other ways to do it except for the way that you're telling them to do it. I mean, That's that part is mad confused too. Like, yo, I just told you what to do, but you keep. If you listen and stop trying to figure out the way that you think I'm saying it, or you comprehending the way I'm saying it, all you have to do is do exactly what I say. Don't take what I say and try to do it the way you want to do it because it's more comfortable in the way you understand it. This is what they do. So, more or less, more of that, more listening. That's why I listen a lot. I'm quiet. I listen a lot. I don't really say much, especially around people, because I'm checking my surroundings. So I'm gonna be like looking, see what's going on around me and shit like that. Listening to how people talk, what they saying, even if they saying it about me or somebody I'm with, or it doesn't matter, or anybody. I could just and still have my own thoughts at the same time. I'm not even thinking about what they said, what they doing, nothing. It's just like I'm just watching, studying, and learning. I'm opening my ears, opening up my eyes, and closing my mouth. Most mentally handicapped people, they can't do that. Because once they zoom in and tune into specific things, and mainly irrelevant things, they not even peeping what's going on around them. Like, they not listening to what's going on around. They mainly got tunnel vision. They always it's zoomed into something. They always channeled into something. It's so bad you could be talking to them and you done call them 3 times before they even heard you. A lot of people, that's what mainly society is suffering from. A lot of people is mentally challenged. A lot of people is mentally challenged and they don't even know. Because they probably too scared to go to the doctor, or they probably don't want to know. But they upgraded because I smoked weed. I think other things made me crazy. Probably drinking made me crazy. But not on weed, because I know when I smoke some weed, I'm going to get high, I'm going to eat, laugh, chill, probably take a nap or whatever. I ain't going to be crazy. I drink too much, I might go fucking crazy. But after this one, I'm gonna finish that other one that cut off on y'all while y'all gotta watch people since they watching me right now. But yeah, the mentally challenged people, man, the mental handicapped people, man, this is all good, man. They cool, man. So don't lose patience with them if you're gonna deal with them. Don't try to put them down or make them feel like they stupid or they dumb or they less than. You know, they just as more important and probably just as smart as you. Cause they probably know how to do shit that you, cause I know a lot of them that could do shit that I don't even fucking know how to do. That I supposed to know how to do. So don't put that past them. Word. Yo, thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, yo. And everybody have a good weekend and good holiday. Peace.